I get to say a few words about my friend and advisor, Paul Pascuzzi, somebody whose life embodies the essence of community service and leadership. In the wake of September 11th, I distinctly remember watching Fred Rogers, yes, Mr. Rogers, talking about the Hebrew concept of tikkun olam. It was very formative to me as a 12-year-old. This rabbinic teaching essentially translates to something like, you are called to be a repairer of creation. It's like a charge saying, you are to go mend and better the broken world that's around us. And tonight, we celebrate such a man, one who works tirelessly to repair his part of the world. Paul Pascuzzi's life is a testament to the power of countless restorations, acts of dedication, and leadership that, when combined, create a profound impact on our county. I was thinking back to the first time that I met Paul. I just announced that I was running for county commissioner, and I walked into the fiscal office at the courthouse. He was the fiscal director at the time, and he didn't really greet me in a way that I expected. He jumped to something that sounded like, I don't know, a quote from a James Bond movie. Yes, come in, I've been expecting you. Well, since then, Paul and I have had a lot of board interactions and many stressful conversations and such about the future of the county. He's been a valuable mentor and a friend to me. He left the employment of the county shortly thereafter, but actually came back to work for us in a bit of a crisis about a year later. And since then, we've spent many, many hours in board meetings and such together. He has served on numerous boards and has been the driving force behind several key initiatives in this county. As a champion for both local government and emergency services, he has served Clarendon Borough Council for longer than I have been alive. He is currently the chairman of the Council of Governments after a decade of serving as the Fire Services Committee chairman. He's been an EMT firefighter and in other various capacities in the Clarendon Volunteer Fire Department for in excess of 40 years. And that's commendable in its own right. But Paul's influence really extends beyond these roles. The thing that I think that I'm most impressed by is he was a major driver in the creation of the Multi-Municipal EMS Commission, which is a groundbreaking initiative in the emergency medical services. He has served on the EMS Council. He has served on the MCO West Board. He has been on the Blighted Property Committee, Reassessment Task Force, Planning and Zoning Commission, which he chairs, and all of these just underscore his relentless drive to better our community. Additionally, he's been involved with the Kinzua Warren County Joint Authority Board, Struthers Library Theater Board, the Warren Forest Higher Education Council, and the Allegheny Valley Veterans Center, among others. And this, again, just showcases his vast array of knowledge and commitment to the community. A local through and through, Paul grew up here and is a proud alum of the Warren Area High School. And then he furthered his education at Clarion and Gannon Universities. He's a family man, blessed with a lovely wife, 3 children, and 3 grandchildren who are here tonight. And that doesn't even start to mention his professional career in professional accounting and tax. Beyond that, in his impressive resume, what truly sets him apart in my mind is his character. He is a faithful plodder. He is well differentiated and courageous while humble. He graciously gives of his time, talent, and treasure, and he sets the standard for us in my mind. Paul's dedication to the communities has his purpose in getting this award. It's not for the purpose of getting an award. I was reminded of this Teddy Roosevelt quote: "The best prize that life has to offer is a chance to work hard at work worth doing." And he has invested his life in work that is worth doing. He has personally given me hope in the American experiment. Now, despite all these virtues, he does have one vice, which is that he can be sometimes verbose. And so, after we watch this video, I'm going to yield the balance of any time that I have left over to him. But I would like to leave you with this one simple charge. Be like Paul. Strive to make those meaningful changes in our world day after day, year after year, decade after decade. And maybe that looks like running for office. Maybe that looks like volunteering for a nonprofit board or helping out a nonprofit. Maybe that looks like being an EMT or being the treasurer, fire department president, or vice president. Maybe it just means being a really positive influence to kids. But we need you. We need you to be like Paul. So thank you for being here tonight. The massive turnout, I think, is a testament to the impact that Paul and all these organizations have in Warren County. Thank you.